Have you ever thought about who is actually responsible for the world's sustainability? For the world's resources to be mined and used in a way where future generations never need worry that they may run out? Who is responsible for upholding societal equalities and human justice? Is it consumers or businesses? We spoke to Professor Barbara Scheck from NYU Abu Dhabi, who said, "There's an unlimited number of problems facing the world with limited resources. We need real business models that can address some of these problems, and that's why everyone needs to get involved." But let's be real. Can businesses adopt ESG values and work on environment, social, and governance performance, all while not compromising on profitability? In a world full of skeptics, we've explored where impact investing is today and scoured the globe for social enterprises that are gleaming beacons of hope for us all. They show us that not only are there many approaches that exist today to embed ESG values at the core of your business, but there are businesses being created from the ground up that are all about creating impact while being profitable. Ben Lim, the Chief Operating and Impact Officer at Arowana Capital, says the traditional belief that prioritizing ESG factors compromises profitability is swiftly becoming obsolete. And here is where impact investing takes center stage. But what is impact investing? Impact investing is not just about making a profit. It's also about mobilizing capital to make a difference, addressing not only environmental, but also societal issues, such as advancing gender diversity, equity, and inclusion. Lisa Thomas, partner and managing director at Samata Capital, spoke to us about gender inequality and the need for more diversity. She told us, the financing gap for female-led companies globally is estimated to be $1.7 trillion US, with at least $42 billion needed in sub-Saharan Africa. The gap widens if you add in companies that are gender diverse. In 2022, of the nearly US $5 billion in venture capital deployed to early-stage companies in sub-Saharan Africa, 85% went to male-only led teams. The funding gap is also evident on a global scale. While the global impact investing market has reached $1.2 trillion, the gap to achieve the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, or UN SDGs, by 2030 has surged to roughly US $4.2 trillion, up from $2.5 trillion in 2015. This underscores the fact that despite our best efforts, more capital is needed. Now comes the big question. Is impact investing truly effective in making a real difference? Let's find out and hear the stories straight from global investors and startups that are making a real impact today. Ben Lim is the Chief Operating and Impact Officer at Arowana Capital, who's a key investor in Green Ants. He said, "The global plastic waste crisis has reached a critical tipping point, with our planet now bearing more plastic than its systems can manage. This crisis exacts a profound toll on the environment and society, particularly affecting developing nations. Enterprises like Green Ants play a crucial role in bridging the gap in the existing system." Mark Rodriguez, the CTO at Exempla, said, "Engineering natural polymers into high-performance materials enables us to use inexpensive, widely available, and renewable plant materials, as opposed to synthetic, non-biodegradable polymers. These materials are an innovative plastic-free solution that enables brands to have the functionality they require, but with the assurance that Maro, their brand, will biodegrade fully into the environment." While Alexander French, the CEO at Exempla, said, "It's a very exciting time for Exempla and our consumer brand Maro. Our partnership with 2M marks a major milestone that will take Maro to the next phase of commercialization. As we scale up our operations, we can provide more opportunities for brands and consumers alike, working together to eliminate the most polluting plastics." Matthew Ritchie, the chief financial officer at Dendra Systems, told us 40% of global GDP relies on natural capital or the environment. If you start to degrade natural landscapes, then we're going to undermine economic productivity. And Stuart Emerson, marketing director at Dendra Systems, told us, our focus is squarely on restoration, not just conservation. We are deeply committed to revitalizing biodiverse ecosystems, moving beyond the limited scope of monocultures and plantations. And we spoke to Lope Trujillo, founder and CEO at Not Too Far. He told us, over the 2 years we've operated in Colombia's western jungle, we've increased the internet speed in regional schools tenfold. We've brought telecommunications to the ancestral populations of Zacarias and Rio de Agua for the first time in their history. Additionally, we've introduced an Internet of Things, or IoT, pest control solution for their palm plantations, which are vital for their livelihood. Moreover, we're already trained 10% of the women and girls to provide support services for their community network. As we looked into the impact of the company VivoPower, we spoke to one of their partners, Dave Perel, CEO and founder of Backbone Digital. He told us, computing and energy are cornerstones of our modern society and way of life. As data centers increasingly become power intensive, we recognize the imperative of merging these domains in a synergistic and collaborative manner. We envision delivering the most environmentally friendly and cost-effective computing in the world, and VivoPower is the perfect partner for us to scale this platform. We also spoke with Rebecca Minghella, founder and CEO at Clarity AI. She told us, the social and environmental challenges the world faces and the corresponding economic opportunities unlocked have put impact assessments at the forefront of the minds of investors and organizations. Having the support of such an influential group of backers and partners who share our vision for a more equitable, sustainable world is one more proof point that Clarity AI is on the right side of a real trend that we believe will continue to grow. And we spoke to a few of the founders at EcoHealth, including Jason Bellett, who's a co-founder and board member. He said, our goal is to help unlock equitable access to cardiac care, regardless of where a patient calls home. Rural communities shouldn't have to compromise on the quality of care they receive. And Rick Moss, founding partner of Better Ventures, who invested in EcoHealth, said, EcoHealth's commitment to addressing a critical gap in healthcare aligns with our vision of supporting ventures that leverage science and technology to address the world's biggest challenges. We are excited to be part of their journey as they pioneer a new era in cardiac care. Explore the data and key trends shaping the impact investing landscape in our latest special report, The Business of Impact Investing in 2023, at lucidityinsights.com.